Welcome, friends, to Ancient Wisdom. Dear friends, on the vast journey of life, we often ask ourselves, what can we leave behind that truly matters? Is it material wealth, the assets we accumulate, or the fleeting comforts we provide? The truth is, the most enduring legacy lies not in what we place into the hands of our children, but in what we leave within their hearts and minds. It is the wisdom, values, and silent strength that become their guiding light when we are no longer there to lead them. Imagine this: a child equipped with resilience to face challenges, gratitude to cherish the small things, and honesty to build trust with others. These are gifts that no thief can steal, no circumstance can tarnish, and no time can diminish. They are an invisible legacy that shapes not only a child's future, but also the way they touch the lives of others. As parents, mentors, or anyone who seeks to nurture the next generation, our greatest role is not to shield children from life's storms, but to teach them how to stand firm amidst them. Teach them the courage to dream, the patience to endure, and the wisdom to recognize what truly matters. These gifts are not wrapped in ribbons or tied with bows. They are found in the moments we share, the lessons we impart, and the example we set. They are forged through love, trust, and the belief that our children can and will overcome life's challenges with grace and determination. So, as you reflect on what you are building for the future, remember this: the most precious things you can give are not tangible. They are the seeds you plant in the hearts of those who come after you. Let us embark on this journey together to create legacies that endure beyond material wealth, leaving behind a world touched by kindness, wisdom, and boundless love. 1. The gift of love. Love is the cornerstone of a fulfilling and meaningful life, a treasure so priceless that no amount of money can buy it. True love is not expressed through grand gestures or material gifts, but through actions rooted in compassion, understanding, and genuine care. Teaching children to love begins at home, where they first experience the beauty of relationships, whether it's with their parents, grandparents, siblings, or others who surround them with affection. But love isn't just a concept to be spoken about. It's a living, breathing example that children observe and internalize. As parents, your actions set the stage for how love is perceived and practiced. Show your children the language of love by being present in their lives, sharing meals, celebrating their achievements, and standing by them during moments of challenge and need. It's in these seemingly small moments that the deepest bonds are formed. Encourage your children to actively contribute at home through simple acts of care. Let them help set the table, assist in tidying up, or spend time with their grandparents. These small but meaningful tasks instill a sense of responsibility and nurture their ability to show love and care for others. Such experiences don't just teach practicality, they plant seeds of empathy and connection that will grow throughout their lives. Over time, these small gestures will weave a tapestry of love that defines their character. The lessons of love learned at home through both joy and challenges become their foundation, shaping how they treat others and themselves. And when they reflect on their upbringing, these acts of love will stand out as cherished memories, reminding them of the warmth and security that family provides. Ultimately, the gift of love is not just a legacy you leave behind, it's a living force that shapes your children's future, helping them navigate life with open hearts and kind spirits. 2. The gift of gratitude. In a world driven by instant gratification, it's easy for children to overlook the value of what they have and take life's blessings for granted. Gratitude, however, is a transformative virtue, one that shapes how we perceive life, face challenges, and build meaningful connections. Teaching children to embrace gratitude doesn't just enrich their perspective, it strengthens their character and emotional resilience. True gratitude doesn't stem from giving children everything they desire or shielding them from hardship. It grows when they learn to appreciate the small yet significant aspects of life, the efforts of others, the beauty of the world around them, and even the lessons hidden within life's challenges. Gratitude teaches children to pause and reflect, to see value where others might see none, and to cherish the sacrifices others make for their well-being. As parents, nurture gratitude by encouraging your children to say thank you sincerely, and often not just as a formality, but as a genuine expression of appreciation. Guide them to reflect on their blessings, from the simplest joys to the profound opportunities they've been given. Help them recognize that the privileges they enjoy often come from the hard work and love of others. A child who learns gratitude grows into an adult who embodies kindness, patience, and humility. They approach life with a sense of balance, understanding that setbacks are not catastrophes but opportunities for growth. Gratitude shields them from entitlement, replacing it with accountability and an enduring appreciation for the efforts of others. Ultimately, gratitude is not just a lesson. It is a gift that enriches every part of life. It cultivates a mindset that embraces abundance, even in the simplest moments. By instilling gratitude in your children, you're not only giving them the ability to see the world through a lens of appreciation, you're equipping them with the strength to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and dignity. 3. The gift of resilience. Life is a journey filled with challenges, and as parents, it's natural to want to shield your children from pain and hardship. Yet by doing so, you may inadvertently rob them of the chance to grow. As psychologist Abraham Maslow wisely observed, adversity may not be bad for children. What matters is how they respond to it. Parents cannot always be there to protect their children. Life will inevitably present struggles and obstacles. And if you deny your children the opportunity to face these challenges, you risk leaving them unprepared for the future. Children who learn to confront difficulties and persevere develop resilience, a vital quality that enables them to bounce back, adapt, and thrive in the face of adversity. Resilience is built through experience. Teach your children that rewards come through hard work and perseverance. Allow them to take on tasks, solve problems, and even face small failures. These moments, though uncomfortable, are essential stepping stones that build confidence and self-reliance. Over time, children will realize that success is not born of entitlement, but from effort, determination, and learning from setbacks. True resilience is more than just surviving. It's about using life's challenges as opportunities for growth. It's the strength to stand up after a fall, the courage to adapt when plans change, and the wisdom to see difficulties as lessons rather than roadblocks. As a parent, you have the profound responsibility to cultivate this resilience in your children. By encouraging them to face life's struggles with courage and perseverance, you are equipping them with a gift that far outweighs material wealth. Resilience becomes the anchor that steadies them during storms and the wings that lift them higher in times of opportunity. This gift of resilience is not just a survival skill, it's a foundation for thriving. It ensures that no matter how tough life may become, your children will have the inner strength to overcome, grow, and succeed. 4. The gift of honesty. Honesty is the cornerstone of trust, respect, and meaningful relationships. In a world where dishonesty often appears to offer quicker rewards, teaching children the value of truth has never been more crucial. Honesty builds character, strengthens bonds, and lays the foundation for a life filled with authenticity and integrity. Those who embrace honesty earn the trust and admiration of others, creating opportunities for genuine friendships, professional success, and enduring respect. Yet some parents may worry that being honest could make their children appear naive or vulnerable. The reality is quite the opposite. Honesty is not a weakness, but a profound strength. It reflects integrity, self-respect, and the courage to stand by one's principles even when faced with challenges. As parents, the most powerful way to instill honesty is by example. Demonstrate the courage to tell the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Show your children that honesty is not just about words, but about actions, keeping promises, owning up to mistakes, and staying true to one's values. Let them see that truthfulness is not just a moral obligation, but a path to self-worth and genuine respect. Celebrate their honesty, no matter how small the act. Praise them for admitting when they've made a mistake, or for choosing to tell the truth even when it's difficult. Help them understand that integrity is far more valuable than any temporary gain achieved through deceit. When honesty becomes a part of their character, it sets them apart in a world often clouded by pretense. It equips them with the resilience to navigate life with confidence, knowing they are trusted and respected. The gift of honesty is one of the most enduring legacies you can give your children. It shapes who they are and how they are perceived by others. More importantly, it provides them with the strength to live authentically and build meaningful connections rooted in trust and respect, a treasure that will guide them through every stage of their lives. 5. The gift of a love for reading. A love for reading is one of the most profound and enduring gifts a parent can give to their children. Books are far more than mere collections of words or stories. They are windows to new worlds, keys to unlocking creativity, and companions in nurturing emotional intelligence. They offer lessons that shape the mind, touch the heart, and inspire the spirit. Fostering a reading habit begins with creating a positive and enriching environment at home. Build a small family library filled with books that inspire, educate, and impart meaningful values. Make visits to the library or bookstore an exciting family ritual, and carve out dedicated time to read together as a family. These moments not only nurture a love for books, but also strengthen the bond between parent and child. Perhaps the most impactful way to instill a love for reading is by setting an example. When children see their parents immersed in a book, whether for knowledge, relaxation, or curiosity, they are more likely to follow suit. Demonstrating the joy and value of reading is a powerful way to encourage children to embrace the habit as a lifelong pursuit. A child who loves to read will never stop learning. Books become their guides, offering wisdom and comfort during difficult times and sparking curiosity during moments of discovery. Through reading, they develop empathy, creativity, and the ability to think critically, qualities that transform them into thoughtful, inquisitive, and well-rounded individuals. The gift of a love for reading is not just about the books themselves, it's about cultivating a lifelong passion for growth and exploration. It's about equipping children with a tool that empowers them to navigate the complexities of life with insight, imagination, and grace. When you pass on this gift, you're not just opening a door to knowledge, you're giving them the wings to soar. 6. The gift of a connection to nature. In today's fast-paced digital world, many children spend more time staring at screens than experiencing the wonders of the natural world. While parents may worry about the risks nature can pose, they often overlook its immense power to teach, inspire, and nurture. Nature is one of the greatest educators, offering lessons that no classroom or device can replicate. Nature ignites curiosity, fosters exploration, and teaches children to value life in all its forms. From planting a seed to observing animals in their natural habitats, the natural world instills compassion, responsibility, and respect. It shows children the beauty of growth, the balance of ecosystems, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Encourage your children to spend time outdoors, whether by playing in a park, hiking through a forest, or helping with a garden at home. Let them feel the earth under their feet, hear the rustling of leaves, and see the wonder of life unfolding around them. These moments of discovery foster a sense of awe and an enduring appreciation for the environment. When children learn to care for nature, they develop a profound respect for all forms of life and a desire to protect the world they inhabit. The legacy of values. Material wealth may bring temporary comfort, but it's the intangible gifts: love, gratitude, resilience, honesty, a love for reading, and a connection to nature that truly shape a child's future. These are the values that anchor them, guide their decisions, and inspire them to become strong, compassionate, and capable individuals. As parents, the most enduring legacy you leave your children isn't in what you give them, but in what you teach them to cherish. It's in the way you show them how to live with integrity, kindness, and purpose. These 6 gifts are the compass that will guide your children through the complexities of life, helping them navigate challenges with grace and embrace opportunities with open hearts. By imparting these values, you're not just raising children, you're shaping the next generation of thoughtful, empathetic, and responsible individuals who will carry your legacy forward. Dear friends, raising and educating children is a reflection of parental wisdom. A writer once said, "Education without love is like a lake without water." This profound truth reminds us that the way we nurture and guide our children shapes not just their knowledge, but their hearts, character, and ultimately their destiny. A boy born into a wealthy family cannot be raised with the deprivations and hardships of poverty, just as a girl born into poverty cannot be indulged with luxury and ease, as though she were the daughter of wealth. Parenting requires balance, wisdom, and adaptability, tailored to the unique circumstances of each child. History, both ancient and modern, across cultures near and far, shows us that greatness is not born of riches or poverty, but of education and upbringing. Figures like Sima Guang and Zheng Guofan illuminated the path for Chinese parenting and education, offering timeless lessons. But perhaps none expressed the heart of education more eloquently than Zhu Zhiliang, whose wisdom still resonates today. In a letter to his son, Zhu Zhiliang wrote, "Cultivate oneself through calmness, nurture virtue through frugality. Without a simple and tranquil life, one cannot set their ambitions. Without inner peace, one cannot build great aspirations. For learning, calmness is essential. To master a skill, effort is required. Without learning, talent cannot grow. Without determination, knowledge cannot be achieved. Indulgence destroys one's willpower, and impatience hinders the refinement of ability." Zhu Liang's words about frugality do not equate to poverty, but rather to simplicity, restraint, and clarity of purpose, qualities that endure regardless of wealth or status. Frugality, as he describes, is not about deprivation, but about fostering discipline and virtue. True education begins not with academic achievement, but with instilling a fundamental understanding of right and wrong from a young age. It is the bedrock of wisdom and the essence of moral principles. When rooted in love, patience, and clear guidance, education shapes not only a child's intellect but also their character. It is reflected in their grace, composure, and the quiet inner strength that equips them to navigate life's challenges. As parents, the wisdom and love you pour into your children are the greatest gifts you can give. They are not merely the products of your care, they are your living legacy, carrying forward the values, integrity, and strength you have instilled in them. A well-educated individual, the epitome of balance and integrity. A well-educated individual carries themselves with grace and wisdom, knowing how to navigate life's complexities with balance and dignity. They understand the art of advancing and retreating when necessary, maintaining their composure and integrity regardless of circumstances. In moments of success, they celebrate with humility, avoiding arrogance. In times of failure, they may feel disappointment, but they never lose their resolve or determination. When placed in positions of power or wealth, they uphold their conscience and remain humble, never compromising their values. As ordinary citizens, they exude strength, integrity, and purity of heart. When mistakes are made, they look inward for solutions, taking responsibility instead of blaming others or shirking accountability. True education is not a privilege reserved for the wealthy, nor is it an unattainable treasure for the poor. It is a priceless gift that any parent, teacher, or family member can provide. Education is the beacon of wisdom that illuminates a child's spirit and mind, shaping their character and future. A child born into poverty, when educated, learns to face reality with courage and strives for self-improvement. A child born into wealth, when educated, understands how to leverage their advantages to grow and contribute meaningfully to the world. Education nurtures the potential of the child, laying the groundwork for their holistic development physically, mentally, and spiritually. It is the bridge that transcends social divides, serving as a foundation for building character, resilience, and compassion. Education, when guided by purpose and wisdom, becomes the science of personal and societal transformation. The critical development stage before age 6. Dear parents, the first 6 years of a child's life are crucial for their brain development and emotional foundation. During this formative stage, the brain is at its most impressionable, capable of immense growth and adaptation. If you guide your child effectively during these years, you will lay the groundwork for their lifelong learning, resilience, and success. For children under 6, parents can employ 3 essential methods to foster higher intelligence and emotional maturity. These approaches serve as stepping stones to nurturing a balanced, capable, and thoughtful individual who will thrive in life's journey. Let's explore these methods together. 1. Emphasize emotional management, the key to intellectual growth. Why is emotional management such a critical foundation for a child's intellectual development? Teaching children to understand and regulate their emotions lays the groundwork for a balanced and healthy mind. It equips them to navigate their feelings constructively, express themselves effectively, and avoid being overwhelmed by negative emotions such as anger, frustration, or impulsive reactions, emotions that can cloud their judgment and lead to regret. When children learn to manage their emotions, they are no longer controlled by negativity. This clarity allows them to think more logically, make sound decisions, and unlock their full intellectual potential. Emotional management serves as a bridge between emotional resilience and cognitive development, enabling children to thrive in both their personal and academic lives. To instill emotional management skills before the age of 6, parents must guide their children with patience, empathy, and consistency. These formative years are the perfect time to nurture emotional intelligence, as the brain is especially receptive to learning. Create a safe space for expression. If your child feels angry, upset, or frustrated, listen to them attentively without judgment. Allow them to voice their emotions and acknowledge their feelings. This not only validates their experiences but also teaches them that emotions are natural and manageable. Introduce healthy outlets. Encourage activities that help children process their feelings. Physical activities like running or playing outdoors Creative outlets like drawing or painting and storytelling can all be powerful tools for emotional release and reflection. Model emotional regulation. Children often learn by observing their parents. Demonstrate calmness and composure in stressful situations, and talk through your own emotions in ways they can understand. For example, explain how you take deep breaths or count to 10 when feeling overwhelmed. These approaches minimize the impact of negative emotions while fostering emotional awareness and self-control. In turn, they support mental and emotional growth, creating a solid foundation for a child's overall intelligence and well-being. By teaching emotional management early, you're giving your child a lifelong advantage. They'll not only develop the resilience to handle life's challenges, but also cultivate the clarity of mind needed to pursue their goals with focus, confidence, and grace. 2. Prioritize sleep and healthy eating habits, foundations for brain development. Sleep and nutrition are not just essential for a child's physical growth, they are critical for brain development and cognitive function. Proper sleep and a balanced diet fuel the brain, allowing children to absorb knowledge, process information, and optimize their mental capabilities. The book Why We Sleep emphasizes the profound connection between sleep and memory retention. During sleep, a child's brain engages in essential processes, clearing out toxins, organizing memories, and converting short-term knowledge into long-term understanding. This mental housekeeping not only enhances memory, but also creates the cognitive space necessary for learning new information the next day. Conversely, inadequate sleep and poor nutrition can disrupt these processes, leading to impaired brain development and reduced cognitive abilities. Chronic sleep deprivation or an imbalanced diet can hinder focus, slow learning, and negatively impact overall intelligence. For children under the age of 6, these formative years are especially critical. Parents should prioritize establishing healthy routines for sleep and eating. Regulate sleep schedules. Ensure children have consistent bedtimes and sufficient hours of quality sleep. Avoid allowing them to stay up late or spend excessive time on screens, which can disrupt their natural sleep cycles. Promote a balanced diet. Provide meals rich in essential nutrients, including protein, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats. Limit processed foods and sugary snacks, which can lead to energy crashes and reduced focus. These habits do more than support physical health, they directly impact cognitive performance, problem-solving skills, and emotional regulation. A child who sleeps well and eats nutritiously is better equipped to engage with the world, retain knowledge, and develop a curious, active mind. By prioritizing sleep and healthy eating, parents lay a strong foundation for their child's intellectual and emotional growth. These habits not only enhance intelligence and learning abilities, but also instill lifelong practices that contribute to a healthy and balanced life. 3. Prioritize brain integration, harmonizing the left and right hemispheres. The brain's left and right hemispheres govern distinct yet interconnected functions, and the synchronization between them is crucial for a child's holistic cognitive and behavioral development. This integration fosters the foundation for higher-level thinking, emotional balance, and creative expression. When the left and right hemispheres develop in harmony, children experience enhanced spatial awareness, logical reasoning, creativity, and problem-solving skills. This balanced growth accelerates brain function, boosting intelligence and overall cognitive capacity. Conversely, a weak connection between the two hemispheres can lead to various challenges, such as poor memory, limited logical thinking, difficulty focusing, restlessness, excessive talkativeness, or disengagement from school. These issues can impede a child's academic progress and personal growth. The left brain excels in logical reasoning, analytical thinking, and language processing, while the right brain governs creativity, intuition, and spatial awareness. True intellectual potential emerges when these two sides work in unison, creating a bridge that allows information to flow seamlessly. This integration not only supports academic success, but also nurtures emotional intelligence, resilience, and adaptability in life. To support balanced brain development, parents can encourage activities and practices that engage both hemispheres. Physical activities encourage activities that cross the midline, such as crawling, yoga, or playing catch. These movements stimulate coordination between the two sides of the brain. Art and music. Activities like drawing, painting, playing an instrument, or listening to music enhance creativity while also engaging logic and precision. Puzzles and games. Introduce problem-solving games, memory challenges, or building activities that require both analytical skills and creative thinking. Storytelling and reading. Stories that stimulate imagination and involve language processing engage both hemispheres, fostering better communication between them. By nurturing the connection between the left and right hemispheres, parents are laying the groundwork for their child's intellectual, emotional, and creative growth. This balanced development equips children with the tools to excel academically, form meaningful relationships, and navigate the complexities of life with confidence and grace. A well-integrated brain is the key to unlocking a child's full potential, enabling them to think critically, express themselves creatively, and approach life's challenges with resilience and clarity. 1. Cultivate a child's spatial awareness. The left hemisphere of the brain excels in processing logic and verbal communication, while the right hemisphere governs emotions and visual imagery. Spatial awareness, a vital skill for navigating and understanding the physical world, relies heavily on the interplay between these two hemispheres. To nurture spatial awareness in children, parents can engage them in activities that stimulate spatial imagination and visual reasoning. Games like puzzles, object sorting, building blocks, and identifying visual patterns are excellent tools. These activities encourage children to visualize and manipulate three-dimensional spaces, helping them develop a keen sense of spatial orientation and problem-solving abilities. Moreover, these games do more than just sharpen spatial skills. They also ignite creativity and strengthen a child's ability to think dynamically. By fostering spatial awareness, parents lay the groundwork for success in fields that require visualization and analytical thinking, such as mathematics, engineering, and design. 2. Strengthen logical thinking skills. Logical thinking forms the foundation for decision-making, problem-solving, and critical analysis. The left brain specializes in logic, calculations, and analytical reasoning, while the right brain contributes emotional insight and creative interpretation. To develop well-rounded logical thinking, it is crucial to stimulate both hemispheres in harmony. Introduce children to engaging games and activities that enhance logical reasoning, such as maze challenges, comparing sizes and quantities, or solving riddles and strategy-based puzzles. These exercises encourage children to analyze situations, identify patterns, and draw conclusions, essential skills for navigating both academic and real-world challenges. At the same time, such activities foster creativity by encouraging children to approach problems with innovative solutions. By integrating logic with imagination, these games help children build a strong intellectual foundation that supports both cognitive development and practical problem-solving abilities. When parents nurture spatial awareness and logical thinking, they empower their children to approach life's challenges with confidence, creativity, and analytical precision. These skills not only enhance academic performance, but also prepare children for a lifetime of intellectual curiosity and adaptability. 3. Cultivate creativity. Unlocking a child's full potential. The right hemisphere of the brain is the epicenter of creativity, imagination, and artistic expression. By stimulating the right brain, parents can help unlock a child's innate creative potential, laying the foundation for innovation, problem-solving, and emotional intelligence. Encouraging creative activities such as drawing, painting, storytelling, or hands-on building projects allows children to harness their imagination and explore new ideas. These activities not only nurture creativity but also cultivate a sense of curiosity and a habit of thinking outside the box. Children learn to approach challenges with ingenuity, embracing the power of their unique perspectives. Moreover, creative pursuits play a crucial role in emotional development. They provide a safe and expressive outlet for feelings that words might struggle to convey. By engaging in artistic endeavors, children enhance their emotional communication and develop a deeper understanding of themselves and others. Parents who foster creativity are also helping to bridge the gap between the brain's left and right hemispheres. This balance is essential for cultivating both logical reasoning and imaginative thinking, ensuring that children grow into well-rounded individuals who can navigate life's complexities with clarity and confidence. Creativity is not just about art. It's a mindset, a way of approaching the world with wonder, resilience, and the ability to adapt. By nurturing this quality, parents equip their children with tools for lifelong success, empowering them to think boldly, innovate freely, and express themselves authentically. In today's ever-changing world, creativity is more than a skill, it's a survival tool, a catalyst for growth, and a path to fulfillment. Through thoughtful encouragement and supportive guidance, parents can help their children unlock their boundless creative potential, shaping them into individuals who are not only intelligent, but also inspired and inspiring. Dear parents, today I want to share 8 golden principles of parenting. When applied thoughtfully, these principles can transform your approach to parenting, allowing you to raise optimistic, disciplined, and confident children with far less effort than you might expect. 1. The fish tank principle. Give your children space to grow. Imagine placing a small fish in a confined fish tank. Over the years, its growth remains stunted because the limited environment restricts its potential. One day, the fish tank breaks, and the fish is released into a vast pond. Suddenly, it grows to its full size, free from the constraints of its former boundaries. The same principle applies to parenting. To help children truly thrive, we must break the metaphorical fish tank of restrictions. Children need the freedom to explore, grow, and create without being confined by excessive control or narrow expectations. Remarkable and creative children often have parents who recognize their unique needs, encourage their dreams, and provide the space to experiment, even if it means making mistakes along the way. Create an environment where your child feels safe to try, fail, and try again. This independence is one of the most valuable gifts you can offer. As parents, it's vital to know when to step back. Avoid micromanaging their lives or making every decision for them. True growth happens when children are empowered to develop their independence, allowing them to soar higher and venture further than they could within the constraints of a fish tank. 2. The Rosenthal effect. Set positive expectations. The Rosenthal effect, also known as the Pygmalion effect, highlights the power of belief and expectations. In an experiment, American psychologist Robert Rosenthal conducted a future development potential test on students in grades 1 through 6. Afterward, he provided the principal and teachers with a list of most promising students, asking them to keep it confidential. 8 months later, these students demonstrated remarkable progress. They were more confident, curious, and socially engaged. The twist: the list of students had been chosen randomly. This phenomenon illustrates that expectations shape outcomes. When teachers believed in the students' potential, their behavior changed in ways that encouraged growth and achievement. Parents, take this lesson to heart. Positive expectations can transform your child's life. Believe in their abilities, encourage their dreams, and support their efforts. Your confidence in them will become the foundation of their self-confidence, driving them to achieve more than they thought possible. 3. The law of reinforcement. Build good habits. As the renowned educator Yi-Sheng Tao once said, the essence of education is nurturing good habits. Good habits are lifelong assets, and their cultivation begins with consistent guidance and leading by example. Consider the whale experiment. Scientists placed a glass barrier in the water, separating a whale from its food. Initially, the whale tried repeatedly to reach the food but eventually gave up, believing the barrier was impenetrable. Even after the barrier was removed, the whale avoided the area, convinced it couldn't pass through. Human behavior functions similarly. Repeated experiences shape our habits, which in turn influence our actions. If you want your child to love reading, read with them every day. If you want them to value exercise, join them in physical activities. If you want them to avoid screen addiction, model healthy screen habits yourself. Habits are formed through consistent reinforcement. Repeated actions become habits, habits shape character, and character determines destiny. By instilling good habits early, you provide your child with the tools to navigate life confidently and successfully. These principles are not just parenting techniques, they are investments in your child's future. With patience, consistency, and belief, you can nurture a child who is not only capable but also compassionate, resilient, and ready to thrive. 4. The dream principle. Nurturing ambition and purpose. Children need dreams to grow, just as seeds need sunlight to flourish. Planting the seeds of dreams early in your child's life is not just important, it's essential. When children have a clear vision of what they want to achieve, their actions gain purpose, direction, and meaning. Each step they take becomes a building block towards something greater. As parents, Your role is to help your child discover their dreams and aspirations. Be their guide, their source of encouragement, and the steady foundation upon which they can confidently construct their goals. Dreams ignite ambition, foster resilience, and instill hope. By nurturing their dreams, you're not just shaping their future, you're teaching them to believe in possibilities and their own potential. 5. The South Wind Effect, the power of warmth and understanding. Also known as the law of warmth, this principle underscores the importance of using the right approach in parenting. In the famous fable of the North Wind and the South Wind, the two compete to see who can make a traveler remove his coat. The North Wind blows fiercely, but the traveler clutches his coat tighter. The South Wind, in contrast, blows gently and warmly, and the traveler willingly removes his coat. This illustrates the South Wind effect. Warmth, understanding, and tolerance are far more powerful than force and punishment. Children, like all humans, respond better to love and empathy than to harsh criticism or authoritarian control. Blaming and chastising only breed defiance and resentment, while gentle guidance fosters trust, respect, and cooperation. Mistakes are a natural part of growing up. As a parent, approach your child's shortcomings with patience and wisdom. Instead of reacting impulsively, lead by example. Cultivate your own tolerance and emotional balance to effectively guide your child towards self-improvement. The warmth of your approach can melt resistance, nurture positive behavior, and strengthen your bond. 6. The law of natural consequences, responsibility through experience. Children learn best when they understand the natural outcomes of their actions. French educator Jean-Jacques Rousseau emphasized this concept, asserting that the punishment a child receives should be a natural consequence of their mistake. This principle allows children to take responsibility for their choices and learn valuable life lessons. Instead of shielding them from discomfort or failure, let them experience the direct results of their decisions. This approach teaches accountability, critical thinking, and self-reflection. For instance, if your child insists on ignoring advice and makes a poor choice, gently remind them of the potential consequences beforehand. If they choose to proceed, allow them to face the outcome. Experiencing the discomfort or challenges resulting from their decision helps them internalize the importance of making wiser choices in the future. The law of natural consequences is not about punishment, it's about growth. By letting children face the reality of their actions, you prepare them to navigate life with resilience, responsibility, and the wisdom to learn from their mistakes. This principle equips them with the tools to grow into self-reliant and thoughtful individuals, ready to take on life's challenges. 7. The principle of respect, the foundation for emotional and spiritual growth. Respect is the cornerstone of a child's emotional and spiritual development. If you fail to treat your child as a person while they are young, they may struggle to grow into confident, fully formed individuals. Children mirror the way we treat them, shaping how they view themselves and the world around them. The first gift parents must offer their children is respect. Research shows that children raised in families where respect, equality, and openness thrive tend to have significantly higher IQ scores compared to children from less supportive environments. Respect cultivates self-esteem by affirming a child's worth, teaching them they are no less valuable than anyone else. This sense of self-worth empowers them to stand on their own rather than feeling overshadowed by the adults around them. A reciprocal and respectful approach not only builds confidence but also fosters a strong sense of identity. When children feel respected, they are more likely to develop healthy relationships, pursue their goals, and embrace challenges with resilience and determination. 8. The law of delayed gratification, teaching patience and self-control. Patience is a rare but invaluable virtue, and its importance was highlighted in the famous marshmallow experiment conducted in the United States. In this study, children were placed in a room with a marshmallow and told they could eat it immediately or wait until the researcher returned to receive an additional marshmallow as a reward. While most children gave in to temptation, a small number resisted and waited for the reward. Follow-up studies revealed that the children who exercised self-control were more likely to excel in life. They demonstrated clearer goals, stronger discipline, and an ability to delay short-term gratification for long-term success. This phenomenon, known as the law of delayed gratification, underscores the power of patience and perseverance. Parents can instill this principle in children through the delayed gratification method. When a child expresses a desire or need, Introduce reasonable conditions or small challenges to encourage them to wait. For instance, ask them to complete a simple task before rewarding them with what they want. This approach nurtures patience, resilience, and willpower, qualities that serve as lifelong tools for achieving personal and professional success. The home environment is the bedrock of a child's upbringing, and at its core lies the parent's values and actions. Parental education acts as the foundation, unseen yet indispensable, much like the roots of a tree. Without strong roots, no tree can bear fruit. Qualified parents serve as lifelong role models, consistently guiding and inspiring their children. Through their behavior, they impart values, discipline, and a sense of purpose, helping their children grow into the best versions of themselves. They nurture strength, wisdom, and a future filled with possibility. We appreciate you staying with us until this point. If these insights resonated with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Share how you've applied these principles or any lessons you've learned. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay connected with us and explore more valuable and inspiring content. See you in the next video.